as suggested by Warren Buffett. He's considered one of the smartest investors globally, and his advice can help you lead a more comfortable life. We'll teach you how to handle your money better and avoid spending it on things you don't really need. Today, we'll look at 7 common mistakes people make with their money. The last one may even surprise you. So please watch the whole video to get all the details. This way, you'll be one step closer to financial success. Gambling. Gambling can be a problem for your money. While it's okay to have some fun once in a while, relying on it to make money can be dangerous. Luck alone won't help you build wealth. When you play games like slot machines, you might start wanting to spend more, and that can quickly use up all your money. It's the folks who don't rely on luck but make smart choices who find success. Buying a house. Surprisingly, wealthy people often don't own a house right away. They start by renting a place. This is different from what many poor people do, which is taking on a lot of debt to buy a house. This can be really bad for your finances. Putting all your money, savings, and adding debt into one place is risky. Owning a house can also bring lots of expenses. What Warren Buffett means is that it's not wrong to own a house eventually, but what's wrong is buying a house with a big debt. This can lead to financial troubles over time. Now, let's move on to the next point. Gym memberships. Many people sign up for gym memberships, and in 2017, around 61 million people had them. But here's the catch. Almost 70% of those with memberships stop using them after just a few months. Most gyms make money when people pay their dues but don't show up regularly. People join gyms to get healthier and fitter, and gyms offer lots of exercise equipment and classes. However, many folks join without a real commitment to regular exercise. Having a gym membership only makes sense if you use it often. There are also cheaper and free ways to stay fit, like outdoor activities such as walking, playing sports, running, or hiking. It takes time and effort, but staying consistent with exercise is the key. Luxury brands. We talked about how some people buy things they don't need, no matter the price. Millionaires can afford fancy clothes, mansions, luxury cars, and designer items. But that doesn't mean they spend their money on these flashy things. They can afford them, but you might be surprised to see them wearing a simple $20 watch or using the same phone for years. So it's not just about avoiding unnecessary purchases, it's about making smart choices. For example, think about whether it's worth spending $200 on a designer t-shirt or if a $10 t-shirt with the same quality, but without the fancy logo is just as good. They can be equally good, but the logo makes the difference. Buying a new car. Purchasing a brand new car might not be the smartest financial move. That's because as soon as you drive it off the dealership lot and onto the road, the car's value starts to drop. In just the first year, it can lose between 20% and 30% of its initial value. Over 5 years, it may depreciate by a hopping 60%. Many people take out loans to buy a new car, essentially borrowing money for an asset that loses 30% of its value right away. But don't worry, there's a brighter side. If you want a car that still looks and feels new without going into debt, consider a used car that's only 2 or 3 years old. It's almost as good as new, and you can get it for about 30% less because it's not brand new. Watching TV and playing video games. Warren Buffett tells us that middle-class and lower-class households often spend a lot of time watching TV or playing video games. This is more common in these households compared to wealthier homes. First, they spend both time and money on the latest TV packages. Second, they invest their time in video games instead of using it for more useful things like learning new skills, finding new ways to make money, and growing their wealth. People from wealthier backgrounds tend to read more consistently than those with fewer resources, who often use their free time watching Netflix and other streaming services. Extravagant vacations. Traveling and having experiences are essential in life. They are achievements we all want to cherish. However, if these experiences aren't well planned, they can turn into regrets. Often, people with fewer resources go into debt just to travel for a few weeks. While the experience can be fantastic, the financial burden can haunt you for years, making you wish you'd made a wiser choice. So, if you want to fully enjoy your vacation, be careful not to let your emotions overshadow your rational thinking when planning your dream trip. Avoid taking out loans or going into debt for vacations, as they can become a financial nightmare.